So what all do I have to... Rising Tornado. Yeah, I've already got that. Yeah, okay, so there's like some that are... That one's pretty good. I forget what I have to do to unlock this one. Maybe it's the arena. Is the arena even in this game? I forget if the arena's in this game. I don't think it is. Sword shattering. Huh. The Mr. Beast fighting style. What do we got? Ultra Godspeed gears? Oh my god. Oh yeah, we're saving those. At least they gave Peru an event about the freighter Germany accidentally sunk. Oops. Alright, so we need to head to Theater Square. So back through here. Sammy. Are we by... What is this? I kind of wish I could read some of these signs, because they've got some pretty good faces on some of these. When I think about it, it subtracts 27 population and gives 1 back. There's the drugstore, there's the shrine. Oh, I passed it. Oops. We can go through this way. Yeah, playing Yakuza and the Persona games like... Oh. Close together is really weird. Because like all these roads start looking really familiar to you. Like, I don't think there's an area in Persona where you're at where the Don Quixote is. Oh, shit. Oh, this one's pretty good, too. This is a good side quest. What's this line for? Could be something serious. I should ask around. Smoking in the Don Quixote line.
Oi.
Child. What's this line for? What's going on? Why are all these people here? Did you want one too? I'm really sorry, but they said I'll get the last one in stock. What are you talking about? Aren't you lining up for RQ3? RQ3? Is that some kind of secret code? Nah, RQ3, the newest game in the Arakure series. Q3 is short for Arakure 3 Quest for the Quantum Quill. Can't wait to read the instruction manual on the way home. It's just Dragon Quest. Never heard of it. Is people actually lining up to buy a video game? What an amazing world we live in. It's the most popular game in Japan right now. It's weird that people played Assassin's Creed 2 so much they know their way through Florence and Venice. I know, man. They were really good about, like, back in the day of, like, making sure it was, like, photo perfect, like, street layouts. A friend told me this place was getting a new batch today, so I grabbed my allowance and ran all the way here. Just in time I got the last reservation ticket. The best game ever made until Dragon Quest IV. Times are strange if it's this hard to buy a toy. Sorry to bug you, kid. Thanks for the info. Snuck off from work for this if my manager finds out before I get back, I'm dead. Cutting in line, pal. You have to play by the rules and get in the back like everybody else. So glad I lined up first thing this morning. I'm gonna be the first to get it. Like, I think there's a little bit of the map in Persona 5. It's not like the entire district, but you get, like, one of the streets, I think. Big camera shot of Don Quixote. Don Quixote. Yeah, it's just, like, a ton of stuff. Yeah, like, TVs, you buy, like, a bunch of ramen. What else do they have? Got like a bunch of hats and like, yeah, you get like ties and shirts. It's just like wall to wall, like packed with stuff. It's pretty much anything that every other store's got. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah. We don't have the alcohol, like the whiskey branding, but we've just got straight up 7-Up and we've got the Dew. Soda has a refreshing citrus taste and provides a satisfying shot of energy. And then the malts. Lumber, umbrella, table salt, some shirts, comfy soles. It is cursed the French government used AC Unity to repair the Notre Dame. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Right, because they scanned the building for that. Yeah. Oh man. Did Assassin's Creed Revelations, did they scan any of the, because it's been forever since I played that game. You never see the Hagia Sophia inside, do you? Hey, wait a second. Slimy high schooler. Game over, loser.
Oi.
Hey, you're that kid who lined up for that game, right? Did you get it? Oh, this matter something wrong? A brand new video game. That guy stole it.
Nani?
Nani? You mean that high school kid who just left? I gotta kill that guy. He just ran up and yelled at me to hand it over. He took it in my RQ3. Spent all morning waiting in line too. I saved up my allowance for a really, really long time to get it. Now it's gone. My $70 game. Stealing from a little boy. Now that's low.
Oi.
Hey kid, what's your name? Akio. Got it. Hang tight, Akio. I'll get your video game back. I don't think they scanned it though. A Ubisoft team in Istanbul did the next best thing. It's showing some spine, little man. I like that. Leave it to me. I will save your Dragon Quest video game. That high school delinquent ran off towards Pink Street with Akio's Arakure game. Putting on Dragon style for this one. Get ready to die, motherfucker. Isn't that later freak gang Goomba? Oh, there he goes. Does he stay in the frame as long as we keep it? Oh, yeah, he stays there. No fair. I've been defeated. He stole my stolen video game.
Oi.
Hey, you. You have that Arakure game, don't you? What's it to you? My adventure just came to an abrupt end, so leave me alone.
Yeah.
No can do. I'll take back that video game you took from that kid. That's the last thing I want to hear about right now. Forget I'm gonna grind your ass just for the experience. Main theme of Yakuza 1 to fight for stolen video game. Die. Oh shit. I think Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 will end up happening. At this point, no way. No fucking way it ends up happening. The last thing they showed off was like the gutted dialogue system, and like the reaction was bad enough to where I think like they're probably not gonna finish it. I'd be surprised if it came out. And if it does, it's gonna be real bad, judging from like the last thing they put out. Alright, I beat you up, give me the video game. Look man, I don't have it. Give it up already. If you don't want another beating, hand it over and get a job next time if you want a video game. Maybe tried getting a job. Told you I don't have it, I got robbed by a better thief than me.
Nani?
Nani? You were robbed too? This jerk from a street gang busted out his dagger of stealing and made me give it to him. A gang member. You know that guy who's just here? Yeah, lame. I could be home leveling up, but now my RQ3 is probably going to some dude who's not even a fan. No, it's going to a scalper. Excuse me? Your RQ3? It wasn't yours? You rob a little kid, then turn around and cry like a baby when you get mugged? It's fucking lame. You haven't learned your lesson yet. You want another class? Gotta get out of here. We'll get that video game back. The kid who stole the video game had it stolen by some guy. Doesn't matter that I've been framed for murder. I got bigger things to worry about, man. I gotta get that video game back. Huh? The guy with the weird Lego hair. Later, loser. Damn it. That's the guy.
Oi.
The gang Goomba.
Yeah.
You robbed the kid who robbed Akio. I don't get it. Japanese society's trying to keep the gamers down. Gotta fight our way through these thugs to free the oppressed masses of the gamers. RQ3, I don't want to hear another word about it. He's gonna whip out his knife over Dragon Quest. Holy shit. They're already calling him Pops. Kiryu's not that old. He's like 26. Yeah, I think he's in his mid-20s in this game. He just looks old. Yeah, they stay stunned for a really long time with Dragon style. So I'm the one who got stomped. Turn into a Goomba. I caught the punk who stole your game from that nerdy high school kid. Alright, give him his video game back. It already got stolen. I'm not playing around. Give the kid his gamer, you can suffer some more. Some a-hole got the jump on me.
Nani?
Nani? You were robbed too? Dude, thievery... 1980s Japan thievery all-time high. At gunpoint. He held him up at gunpoint for his Dragon Quest video game. Imagine you're at like... But the kid is the mastermind. Imagine you're at like one of the like GameStop, like you're getting like Modern Warfare 2 back in 2009. Some dude like holds you up at gunpoint for your copy of Modern Warfare. I'm seeing a pathetic pattern here. hard-ass Yakuza. My head hurts. So we're now... Okay, so the robber of the robber just got robbed. Hello? What the fuck are... The delinquents wear? They look goofy in, like, Kiwami 1. These are just dudes. Like, they were wearing the puffy jackets, but, like, these are just guys. Holy shit, he's fucking dead. Gorilla whipped him around. Finally mine, RQ3, my quest is complete.
Oi.
Hey, that game you got there. Give that to me. One of those losers who couldn't score in RQ3, that's some tough luck. Arakure belongs to us, so if you want to live, get off my street. And while they're looking for a place that's still selling it, just find a fool who bought one and take it. What is the world coming to? Man can't simply buy a video game. I'm taking that Dragon Quest back. Don't act like it was your game to start with. Shut up, it's complicated. Just whips out the gun. Broken spine. Defend my video game with my wall through PPK. This cannot be. Be taking the RQ3 with me. Hold on, please, I need that. Give it back, come on. It was never yours to begin with. Fella, I'm begging you, please, my little boy's really been looking forward to playing it. Your son. My old lady left me and took the boy with her. He's been wanting RQ3 ever since he read about it. Went looking everywhere, but there ain't none for sale anywhere. Just wanted my boy to be happy. I'm begging you, please let me go. You got the picture now, sorry, but I can't do that. Probably don't know this, but a little kid saved up his allowance and went through a lot of trouble to buy this last copy. I didn't stick up no little kid, I took it off of some worthless goon. Got the game from a punk, but that game belonged to a little kid first. And then he got robbed, then he got robbed again. You took it from a wannabe punk, who took it from a high school bully, who took it from the last boy in line who bought it in the first place. I came to get it back. Do it for the kids. Yakuza, doing it for the kids. I was about to make someone else's kid cry for my own sake. What monster have I become? Says the low-level Yakuza. What have I done? I thought I could make my boy happy with something I stole from someone else. I was wrong. How am I supposed to be a good dad to my boy, to Akio, like this? Wait, what? I got your video game back. Yippee! My Akio. Papa. Nani? You guys are related? It's right, are you friends with my dad, mister? Yeah. It's a really good thing I don't have any bullet holes in me. The little kid you were telling me, it's really good that he didn't shoot me in the middle of the, of daylight in front of his kid for this video game. Akio, why didn't you say anything? All you had to do was ask. I could have given you the money. Mom always gets mad at you for spending money on golfing and go-karts and board games and drugs and hookers and everything else Yakuza spends his money on. Akio. My dad looks kind of scary, kind of like you, but he's really nice once you get to know him. Sometimes he pulls out a gun on someone for No reason. Damn. Actually, your dad did help me. I did, in a way. With this minor spine trauma, I did help him. Thank you, Kiryu. Hell yeah, one of the best items in the game. Take this sword.
Oh.
We did it. I got this cool sword for it. Alright. I have two of them. Okay. Katana blows with a light as bright as the sun rising at dawn. Oh yes, Meridia's sword. Alright, so we have a 50-50 chance of running into another sub-story. There's that many. Here, let's test out the sword. In traditional Japanese fashion, we're going to test out this sword on the first random thugs we see in the street. I wonder if this sword can cut through at least 3 peasants. Let's find out. Hey, Michael, Vsauce here. Oh, here we go. Obtaining Elton Brand. What's going on? Freaking stoked man, a rear street show by the Yokomichi Silvers. Oh god. These guys are rock and roll gods. Look at this bitchin' crowd. They drew all those punks without any ads or nothing. Famous for never saying a word and let their music do the talking. I wonder what they'll talk about. Must be popular with the local punks. Contrast this with, like, the punk scene in America and the UK at the time. It's like you got dudes with, like, leather jackets and mohawks to, like, LA punks like Danzig and, like, all the misfits and, like, the, like, Agent Orange. And then Japan, everyone just looks like Elvis. The punk image in Japan is 1950s rockabilly. Oh, it's right on top of the main quest too. Hardcore hooligan. Oh my gosh, look at these people, what am I gonna do?
Oi.
Huh? Gee whiz, pal, I never repeat my, what are you doing shuffling around behind me, you ugly knob? Sorry about bumping into earlier, man. Look at that, man. No, I should be apologizing for my own carelessness. I mean, whatever, piss off. Wait a second. Could you possibly be unaware of who I am? No idea. Wait a second, then. So you don't really know who I am. Willikers, what a relief! Sorry, I was rude not to introduce myself. Name's Kyo, by the stage Crazy Kyo. I'm the vocalist in a band. I guess the Yokomichi Silvers. That pompadour would go up like the Hindenburg if it gets too hot. God damn. So much fucking hairspray. That's the universal for the 80s. Like, everywhere you go, the style's different, but it's like... Just fill my hair with, like, all the chemicals you can put into it. Maybe you can save me.
Nani?
It's a good thing the crowd hasn't noticed him yet. Are you even hardcore in the slightest? Nope. As a joke, we tried dressing up all punk at a show. To our shock, we got pretty popular with the Yankee crowd. Now we have to keep up the charade full time. Over time, we gained a fan base of wannabe punks, and punks in the Okamichi Silvers became heroes to the rebellious youth of Japan. The whole style is called Yankee now. He accidentally created the style. It's more to running a band than I thought. What do you mean by me saving you? Teach me how to be hardcore.
Nani?
I have to do a live panel of meet and greet for the fans. Every member of the Okamichi Silvers, myself included, are law-abiding choir boys. We've never even shoplifted. If we were to talk in front of the real Yankee, they'd realize we were phonies. They'd find out I'm a poser. If they want revenge on us for fooling them, why don't you just skip it? I don't want to do it either, but our agency says we need to hone our speaking skills if we want to stay popular. Been avoiding every situation we have to talk, but I can't do that now. Teach him to behave like a punk. You're my ideal of what a hooligan should be. Confident demeanor. A razor-sharp glare. The barbed wire attitude that says touch me and get cut. Exude a sense of kindness, a guy who extends a helping hand to the weak, the hooligan with a heart of gold. My ideal Yankee. Yakuza, kind of. The height of hooliganism. If we lose this chance, the Okamichi Silvers may have to break up. Alright. It's Kiryu. Okie dokie, Kiryu-san. Just give me a second, please. I'll get the others. Oh my god. The guy in Temple of Doom dressed in khakis in Shanghai, that's Dan Aykroyd. What? This crystal head vodka. Let's see. When they were making the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, I said, you know, Andy, you could do some Harrison, you could do some advertisement for my Crystal Skull vodka. Completely pure. This is our drummer, Sleazy Tarashi.
Hi.
Very nice hat. My name's Sleazy, but I have no experience with the ladies. Never even seen a boob. Never even seen a boob. This is our bassist, Bad Boy Aku. I'm Aku. Hobbies caring for the elders. This is Kiryu-san, who's going to impart the ways of true Yankee-style hooliganism onto us. You guys are so polite and proper, I'm starting to wonder if there's anything I can do for you. No, don't say that. We're all pretty good guys at heart, so please help us. In your case, being pretty good guys is the problem. Alright, we gotta turn you in hard edge. Well, maybe you could come up with an opening remark for little old me. Opening remark? Kick off with authority. It shouldn't come off across as weak or hesitant. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today. Hello, but in English. I'm gonna open with start your engines. Yankee movement is inspired by Western greasers. They love their wheels. Yeah. It's like... Japan always kind of has been. Like, for, like, the pop culture thing, they've always been, like, a decade behind of, like, where America is. I mean, like, kind of, because... After the internet becomes a thing, like, not really. Like, 2000s, you kind of get the same, like, kind of alt-rock scene in Japan happening. Like, the whole goth thing. Well, no, that's, yeah. Yeah, no, 2000s, they got, like, like the goth thing kicked off like pretty hard. So no, that's kind of remained true, actually. Oh, Kiryu, question. The agency told me to tell the fans how I spend my days off when I'm not rehearsing or performing. Makes sense, fans want to know how their heroes live from day to day. How do you spend your day off? Well, make a habit of getting up bright and early so I can make some pancakes after breakfast. I take my darling puppy Chibi-chan to the park for our mid-morning stroll. Then, we have lunch at a chic cafe to rest our feet on our way home. We do a little window shopping. After that, I binge on the dramas I've got on my VCR until it's bedtime. You just described a typical girl's day. Sorry. It really made you sound like a fashionable young woman. I was so surprised I got intense. This poor man. Kiri, you shouldn't shout like that. You made Sleazy Terashi cry. That's a bit much, don't you think? Oh dear. Should I say sorry? My bad, man. It's alright, I was just startled. I wasn't expecting that at all. If the Lao Che actor didn't die, he probably would have reprised his role, but once he passed, George would scrap the idea. George also wanted a motorcycle chase on the Great Wall shortly before Temple of Doom began filming. China banned filming on the Great Wall. Ah, damn. Oh, that would have been cool. Yeah. One thing's clear: you can't tell the fans how you really spend your free time. Fighting all day. That's why Crusade has the motorcycle chase. You spend your time fighting from dawn to dusk. Fighting? I don't really get it, but who do hooligans fight? Do Yankee have sworn enemies or something? Each other. Always ready and willing to fight. Two punks lock eyes, a fight is on. That's how it is on the mean streets of Kamurocho. That's how it is in this crime-ridden nation, Japan. Just so you know, fistfighting is considered the most hardcore and cool. Jeepers, what a brutal community. I can't take my dog out for a walk in that war zone.
Yeah.
What kind of dog you got, Tarashi? Kiri-san. Bad boy crew, what's the matter? What'll I say? Didn't get a topic like Tarashi? Nope. Agency told him to wing it. He's free to talk about whatever, even though he's practically mute. Bad boy Aku even has a backstory. Locked up in juvenile reformatories from birth. He crushed packs of punks before he finished preschool. Aku's a man of few words with a crazy backstory. Don't say anything. Be better just stay quiet.
Yeah.
Nope. Kusoli is free to talk about whatever he wants, and he's also free to not talk at all. It'd be worse if you were to say the wrong things and wreck his image. From Aku's backstory, I think he would seem more hardcore if he kept his mouth shut. You put it that way. Makes total sense. Bad boy Aku stays speechless during his part. Plane chase was also planned for Temple of Doom, but cut the Shanghai sequence being too long. I'll be watching from the audience. Hardcore. Why are his eyes so wide? Dude, their stage crew was like doing lines before this. Holy shit. Two guitarists, okay. Giant crowd of 5 people. They look like real greasers. We don't have the budget to write a song. Grease hounds. Love you all, you romantic rebels. Punks get my pistons pumping. What? I love you like my turbo drive. Going with racing terms paid off. Sleazy Turashi. How do you usually spend your days off? If I get a day off, I spend it fighting mostly. Die on the hill of Willie not being that annoying. Marion whined like the same amount to the same degree. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen it, but like I was kind of surprised the first time I heard about Temple of Doom getting a lot of hate. I didn't think it was that bad. Like, especially like middle of the film, it's pretty good. Like the guy reaching into like Indy and like pulling out his fucking heart is is badass. That was it? He just stood there for his whole panel discussion? Now that's punk. He doesn't play by the rules, not even his own rules. I've never actually heard any like Japanese punk music. I'd have to like give it a listen. I've heard like Loudness, but that's more like thrash metal stuff. Kind of weird they wrote in the script of Shadow Lal escaping though. Oh, is it in the script? Oh yeah. It's been a while since I've seen like any of the Indiana Jones movies. I remember like the last one that came out. I was surprised that they had the last one come out because Harrison Ford's like he was kind of getting up there with Crystal Skull. Like he's what right now? Like in his late 60s? I think. I haven't... Yeah, he's gotta be... He's 80... Oh! Holy... Okay, yeah, no. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, that doesn't sound right. Because, like... I remember when I found out how old he was when he did, like, the last movie, I was like, there's no way he's doing, like, any... Well, like, he wouldn't be doing stunts anyway, but I was like, he's not doing, like, anything, like, close to crazy with, like, any of his scenes. Like, he's gotta be walking around kind of stiff in that movie. At least with Crystal Skull, he still basically had the ability to move like a younger man. That's what I'm saying. Like, I was kind of, like, a little worried whenever they announced they were doing that movie. I was like, there's no way he's, like, able to move around, like, to any kind of degree like he was in like any of the other movies. I mean, like Last Jedi or whatever, he was pretty old. Okay, so they're behind Theater Alley. Since it's been like a year, is it safe to share dialed? Oh yeah, I don't really care. I never saw the movie and I didn't plan on seeing it. Can't pay him dead broke right now. That's a cool jacket. Don't give me that bullshit, Tubbs. I watched your sorry ass come out of that soap land last night, not the soap land again. Yeah, then you marched your little buddies around from club to club drinking till dawn. Living pretty large for a broke guy. They killed Mutt off to set Indy and Marion back to square one? What the fuck? Collection day and your ass is getting beat. Hey, Bacchus. Sodas. Got that right. Sure wouldn't make an enemy out of her. That there's Miss Tatsu, the debt collector. She's a legend in Yokohama. They literally said he joined the Marines to make him angry. What? Yeah, I remember seeing, like, trailers for it, and I still wasn't, like, I was like, This sounds like the whole thing of, like, Crystal Skull. It's like, we've already done the thing with Crystal Skull of, like, yeah, we're getting Indy back into the action, and it's like the same thing. Only with, like, the, you know, modern, like, annoyances and, like, Hollywood writing now. It's just, like, thrown into the trailer. It's like, I'm not gonna see this. Yeah, okay, yeah, that was another thing. Yeah, it's, like, taking place during, like, the late... I knew it was taking place, like, close around a Crystal Skull, and for some reason, like, the Nazis are back, and I was like, we just had the Soviets as, like, the main enemy. I was like, why are we not going back to them? Like, is it kind of like a Last Battalion kind of deal, or like, or what? Like, are they, like, South American Nazis, or what? That's rad. This is where we'd get B-Style. B-Style is, like, early game, like, one of the best styles, but, like, once you level up Rush Style, I kind of like it a little bit more. It's way more handy. Those moves. What if I just picked up everything off the street and beat people over the head with it?
Oh, yeah.
Mads Mikkelsen played a paper-clipped officer, and that's the only explanation. That was the one thing I thought was kind of cool that they got Mads Mikkelsen for it. But he would have been, but Mads Mikkelsen as like a KGB agent would be like the perfect role for him. He's kind of one of the reasons why I want to pick up Death Stranding, which I should probably do that since the second game's coming out. What is that guy wearing on the right? Our buddy got beat up. We gotta beat this lady up now. Perfect match for the sort of scum that pull a knife on a woman. Go pick up that bike on the side of the road and beat them with it.
Yes.
Yes. Oh god, the texturing on his jacket. Oh, that didn't age well at all. Oh my god. The rest, no explanation, and how they had a heavy bomber in Greece with BF-109 escorts with Nazi insignia uniforms on eye donors. Oh, so they just don't explain, like, who they are. They're just like... Okay, so it's just like a bunch of like Nazis that survived up until the 60s, like somehow, and they don't explain who they are. Yeah, at least like have like a line where it's saying like, yeah, these are guys who like hit around in like South America or something and formed like a battalion or whatever. Yeah, downside of beast style, I can't move around at all. Oh, I gotta do it barehanded. You don't stagger as much, but like you still, like my life's still going down when I'm taking hits. So it's good for crowds. It's not good for any boss fight in this game. That's death. That's like a... That's death. You rattled that guy's brain. MacGuffin is the Antikythera mechanism to send someone back in time to repel the Romans from... What?